Well guys, how exciting is it to be part of the Australian Financial Review Fast Starters List?
Yeah, really exciting, and a great testament to the hard work that all the team have put in over the last 3 years, I think. And we have experienced some phenomenal growth, which is great to be recognised.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. The business has grown from 150 properties all the way up to nearly 1,200 now, acquiring the original business and some complementary businesses along the way with the restructure happening in 2019. It's just been a phenomenal 3 years of growth, and it's great to be recognised for this growth nationally. And as far as staff growth went, what were we sitting at when the restructure happened in 2019?
When I came into the business, we had 4 staff, and that was right at the beginning of COVID. So it was really the wrong time to be, it felt like the wrong time at the time to be expanding and buying other businesses and making those acquisitions. But in hindsight, it was the perfect timing. And it's been ever so fruitful to the business. And now we've got closing in on 20 staff, which is pretty amazing over that short amount of time.
And I guess we also want to grow the business even further and maybe a little bit quicker. So that's a bit challenging too at times, because staff don't like change and they don't like that accelerated success. So I guess that's something, Greg, that you'll probably have to deal with, being part of the HR for the business.
Yeah, absolutely. It is a challenge, but one thing, like you mentioned earlier with our younger staff, in coinciding with that, we've got fantastic culture to a point now that we're having people external to the business recognise this culture and come and say, hey, I'd really like to be a part of that. And that's just a testament to what has been achieved in the last 3 years, that we've been able to put a supercharger on the growth of the business, but then also maintain some really crucial internal assets like a culture, hiring really good staff, and systemising the business and putting in fantastic processes.
Yep.
And that just pays dividends with our culture and makes my job in HR so much easier.
Well, good staff attract good staff, don't they? It's that snowball effect. If you're getting great people come on board with you, and some great support staff for Jacob with the property management side of it, and some great support staff with me with the sales and leasing side of it, that brings more and makes it easier, to attract the right sort of people.
Oh, 100%. That's things money can't buy. When you acquire a business, you obviously splash a lot of cash, and that means nothing to the everyday employee. That doesn't tick any boxes for them, and that's one thing that we've been very good at, is making sure people come first in all of this, and we retain the right people, and we nourish that culture. And without that culture and these people, none of this would have been possible.
Absolutely, and at the end of the day, we can develop whatever systems and processes we like as to what we think runs a great business. But if we don't have the right people in the right places, pulling those levers on those systems and processes, what's the point? And it wouldn't have been as successful as it's been, which is a testament to the team.
Oh, absolutely.
And we know business is about numbers, so two accountants, you've done your accounting degrees at uni, and poor old builders that you're trying to drag along with you for the ride. So it's great to have that youth and then that experience, I guess, from me, to say, hey guys, you need to pull back a bit here, or if you had the opportunity to make a different decision, would you make that differently next time, or would you make the same decision, because I've cost myself a lot of money over the years by making some poor decisions, and hopefully I can impart some of that knowledge onto you guys so you don't make those same mistakes.
Oh, absolutely. The value that's held within the more experienced members of our team just can't be quantified. The brain trust we have internally at the moment is just such a valuable asset, and it's just great to have these people in the business that can actively mentor these developing members of our staff, which is just a tremendous blessing. And
they're happy to share and willing to share that knowledge as well. Like, you can go into some businesses, I'm sure, and the brain trust is locked down, whereas it's very much an open door policy and an open advice policy within our office, to be able to share the knowledge and to be able to mentor younger team members, and yourself and me, Greg. It's been great to work under Dad, not just from a father perspective, but from a business partner perspective. It's completely different.
I can only imagine.
And we've also been recognised, through the REIQ with the award that you won there last year. Well, tell us a little bit about that.
So the REIQ Rising Star Property Manager of the Year, which was basically just me getting my head around how to manage properties properly. And then Greg this year with the Future Leader of the Year with the Chamber of Commerce. Like, it's just gone from strength to strength, and now with the AFR Fast Starters listing, it's just sort of the cherry on the top for us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.